Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sumaya Bwibo and I'm so happy that you guys are here to walk this journey with me. In my videos I'll be talking about family, lifestyle, traveling and cooking, which is among my favorite. Stay tuned for more amazing videos. In my blog today, I'm going to explain to you how to use an electric oven. So with me here I have my cooker. My cooker is a 4 gas, it has 4 gas burners and 2 electric plates. This cable that runs from the cooker. Ensure that you connect this cable to the power point. There's this thing that comes with those houses, those modern houses. Ensure you call your electrician to connect this. Immediately this is connected, this thing will definitely be on. Yeah, and this is how you power on your cooker and off. So guys, after your power, you've put on the power, here is the timer. We have the timer and the one that regulates the top heat, the bottom heat. Yeah, time is just basically time. If you want to bake maybe for like 55 minutes, you can just put 55 minutes. We have 20 minutes, we have 30 minutes. Yeah, and then immediately the time is off, it will just give you a clicking sound. Yeah, mine it's like a bell, like it rings like a bell. Yeah, and there you go. Yes, there you go. From there we have the, is it called the temperature regulator. Maybe if you want to bake something, most of the cakes go for, we usually use 180. You can use 180. 180 is over there. Yeah, and immediately your cake is ready. After you hear the bell, the sound, you'll just come and check on your cake. Yeah, or anything maybe you'll be baking. If maybe you're grilling chicken, you can use maybe 220, 250. Yeah, that's the temperature and that's how you use it. If you want to bake, make sure you put the top and bottom heat on. This is how you do it. These 2 marks, they show that heat is coming from both up and bottom, and here it's the mark for grilling. Maybe if you're grilling chicken with the thing, I'll show you how you grill chicken with the rotating thing. Heat will only be coming from top. And then if maybe you're cooking something and then you just want heat to come from the top, we'll just use this control power point. And then if you want light, maybe if you just want to check something in your oven, or maybe you want to just put on the light, this is how you do it, and the light goes on. Yes, you can see the light is on. Yes, that's how basically you bake. Guys, I'm going to show you the interior of the oven. So inside here we have this rack. This rack is normally for maybe holding containers, tins, baking tins while you're baking, as I'm illustrating here. So whenever I bake my cake, I put it in the middle shelf, and then you allow it to bake. After it's done, you just put on your oven gloves, and then because basically it will be hot, it's not like it won't be hot, you just pull it out and then you remove your containers, and underneath you can use this wide black container. Sometimes it's used for maybe holding debris, maybe while you're baking, some debris, so that some debris don't fall on the cooker while you're baking. And maybe if you want to grill chicken, you want to put it on top, you can put it beneath, so that maybe it can hold the extra oil and what have you. All in all, guys, in a summary, let's say you want to bake your cake and you don't know where to start from. This is what you do. just make sure you know the control panels I've shown you. First and foremost, put on the temperature that you want to use for cake. For example, it's 180 degrees. Set your temperature at 180 degrees. Ensure that heat is coming from both top and below. And the third step, ensure that you've set your timer. Let's say you want to bake your cake for 45 minutes. Ensure you set your timer at 55 minutes so that you can give your cake like a 10-minute, not your cake, your oven, a 10-minute duration to preheat the oven. And immediately at 45, put in your cake and then it will bake. Immediately it's over, it will give you the clicking sound and then your cake will be ready. One interesting fact about my cooker is that it comes with this storage compartment whereby I use it to store my cylinder, my gas cylinder. Don't worry if you have a small cylinder like mine, it still serves the same purpose. If you have the bigger container, the bigger cylinder, you can still put it inside, though for the bigger cylinder it has a different regulator than the one I'm using. So don't use that compartment for storing warus and whatever, guys. Yeah, it's only for the cylinders. Yeah, and it gives you ample space so that you don't have to crowd your kitchen with gas cylinders all over. Yeah, that's one interesting fact about my cooker. How do you know if your cooker is an electric oven or a gas oven? So to know the difference, a gas oven comes with things that look like grills or underneath and above and below. Yes, and then you just light them. You light them using a lighter and then they'll give the flame. But for an electric oven, as you can see, it's just plain. It doesn't have anything. So when you light it, you just light it from the socket. You don't use any matchbox or any lighter. Yeah, so that's how you know the difference. My advice for you, maybe you don't know where to start from when you want to buy a cooker. I would prefer maybe buying an electric oven. And how to know the difference is I've explained to you how to know the difference. Gas oven has things like grills inside, but you can always inquire from your buyer. And also an electric oven, I know it's a bit higher in price, but it serves you better because gas oven, it's quite risky sometimes. The gas might go off maybe while you're baking and you're not aware, and it's not safe whenever a gas is leaking. At the same time, buying an electric oven, I know it's quite expensive as I've said, but I'll prefer maybe if you can buy from a wholesale, those two windy shops or something. They can give you quite a discount. You can also bargain rather than buying from a supermarket. Maybe the prices are fixed at times. Yeah, and also sometimes you can be buying a cooker, a 50 by 50 cooker, for a price of a 60 by 60 cooker. A 50 by 50 cooker, mostly they go for like 24k because they're quite small in size. They go for 24k maybe and below, but it also depends with where you're buying your cooker, and also these days it also depends with the brand. And for those buying a 60 by 60 cooker, it goes for 28 and above. Yeah, and as I've said, depending on the brand, don't just based on whatever I've said, because sometimes maybe you can go and get it at that 12 and then you're like, oh, she lied to me. Yeah, but inquire before buying a cooker, because you can buy a smaller cooker for a price that is supposed to be of a bigger cooker. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for my next videos.